Welcome to Ryan Field on the campus of Northwestern University and home to the Wildcats, where the purple-clad fans are eager to get this one started. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the UCLA Bruins taking on the #1 team in the land, the Northwestern Wildcats. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On third down, he drops to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go to the offense like, bro, we don't need you to do that. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Off he goes. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. And once he got loose, it was all over. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got room on the return. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibbs. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He's looking to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it's caught inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Northwestern!
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
But they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Trying to beat the D deep. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
And he'll be brought down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it, open.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. The field goal is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Fires to the middle. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. It's good.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
Northwestern coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he grabs it at the 15. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.